Alright guys, box office sales has been growing year over year for movie theaters, already up 49% year to date, and we are only 1 month in. Following that up, analysts are predicting AMC will have free cash flow coming in 2024, and is this another glitch, or is AMC's share price over $4 grand a share? What is going on guys, Lottery Stocks here, welcome back to the channel, welcome to the channel if you're new. We have a lot of stuff to go over, so all I ask is for you to stay till the end of the video so you don't have to watch another update video here on YouTube. We will update you on everything that there is to update you on. Without further ado, like the video, subscribe, it's free, let's get into it. Alright guys, so as of February 2nd, Bank of Montreal just disclosed a 13F filing of ownership of AMC stock. Their latest disclosed ownership is about 27,000 shares at about a $110 million valuation, which means that each share they own is valued at $4,080 per share. Now, if you guys don't remember, a couple weeks ago when the order books were getting wiped, there were glitches happening where AMC was being showed at $4,200 a share, $4,100 a share, and overall in that range. Do you think this is another glitch, and why would it show up on a 13F filing, which is legitimate data that has to be disclosed extremely accurately? And also, why is AMC showing $6.25 a share for the rest of us on platforms like Webull, TradingView, so on and so forth, when major banks are buying at $4 grand a share, right? If they were going to get in early, that means AMC would go well above $4 grand a share. What do you guys think about this down in the comments below? Following that up, guys, touching on Ortex, 22.86% short interest on AMC. Utilization still maxed out, and this is where it gets crazy. The cost to borrow max sitting at 855%, and you might be saying, Lottery Stocks, only one short can be borrowing that, so that's not substantial. But take a look at the average, almost 550%, which means shorts are paying an average of 5 times their position just to borrow shares against AMC. As for APE, 6.73% short interest, nothing has changed. Cost to borrow still sitting at 8%, utilization sitting at 88%. Following that up, Ken Griffin's Citadel and several other hedge funds have been asked by the SEC to search through the employees' devices for evidence of business dealings on unapproved channels like cell phones. And just in, Berkshire Hathaway's Charlie Munger urges the US government to ban crypto, while Mark Wahlberg is going to produce a documentary on the relationship between Sam Bankman-Fried and the CEO of Binance. Last but not least, of crypto, Solana-based Everlyn Finance announces shutdown due to lack of liquidity, and more job cuts are coming as INTC has cut base pay for managers by 15% and its CEO by 25%. Meta went crazy today, up over 20%. Facebook Metaverse division lost $13.7 billion in 2022. However, Goldman Sachs raised Meta's price target to $215 from $164, which is a huge raise, and Facebook just announced a new $40 billion buyback. Following that up, US to settle $48 billion 6-month treasury bills on February 6th to settle on February 9th, and Blackstone has blocked withdrawals from its $69 billion real estate income trust. Touching on some other stuff, gold holds 9-month high as dollar sinks, recession fears resurface, and Egyptians' investment in gold rose by 83% in 2022 alone after record drop in their currency. And Bank of England raises their interest rates by 0.5 basis points. Finally guys, ticker symbol GNS ran again today, and I know some people in Discord made money off it, so shout out to you guys in Discord. The CEO tweeted this: details on how our GNS $10 NFT coupon announced today will work. By being held on a blockchain on Upstream Exchange, each shareholder can be verified, and we can issue further coupons in the future to keep naked shorts constantly on their toes. This is huge, especially for shareholders, and the CEO as well announcing it just wants me even more to have Adam Aron and other CEOs really on top of things, because it does show with ticker symbol GNS, GTII, and other stocks like that the CEOs actually know what's happening behind the scenes and they are trying to fight it. Now, before we get into the charts, touching on Stock Tracker real quick, 0 shares available to borrow on AMC, and we are winning very well on the options chain, 59,000 calls compared to 4,000 puts. If AMC does continue to rise today and tomorrow, we could see a lot of gamma ramp going forward and a lot of FOMO once AMC hits that double-digit area, but you can see that market makers are still fighting the algos here, stacking on short exempts to stump the momentum, which is exactly why we need that volume to kick in. As for GameStop, 150,000 shares available to borrow, and there's a little glitch happening on Stock Tracker where it's showing 0 calls expiring in the money, even though right before this we were winning very well on GameStop options chain, 20-somewhat thousand calls compared to barely any puts expiring in the money. And same thing for Bed Bath & Beyond, 0 shares available to borrow at a most recent fee of 219%, and it's showing no calls, no puts. It's not showing the options chain at all. Market makers are about to get fucked right now, or they're about to do something very fucked. So stay on your toes, guys, and make sure to keep watching the data. Make sure to have post notifications on so that you guys don't miss anything that I will come out with going forward. Alright guys, finally touching on the charts before we close out the video, and if you haven't liked the video yet, make sure to like the video. First of all, the MACD got a crossover on the weekly, which is a very bullish signal going forward, and it's trading the exact same way that it traded back in January of 2021 before that major run-up. Taking out the MACD and bringing the drawings in real quick, we know what we've been tracking. However, it just got a little bit better. AMC had this runaway gap right here, right around $4.30. And just from a technical perspective, it broke out, came back down, tested support, and is finally breaking back out to the upside, which is a very, very bullish thing to see, even if we weren't tracking the cycles that we've been tracking. However, with the cycles we've been tracking, this is the exact same thing that happened back in January and June, right before the major rips to the upside, and I really do think AMC is going to head somewhere very, very high in the near future. I am watching for a break over 9 for confirmation, and a definite confirmation would be a break over 11, getting past that double-digit area and that supply zone up there. Remember, guys, that $4,000 share price. Now, back in June, this is the same runaway gap you saw right here, gapped right here, broke out, tested again, and finally got that major pop over the next few days. We're sitting right around this area where it finally started to accumulate volume and get small pushes to the upside, up 10% on the day as we speak. And the same thing back here, there was a little bit of a runaway gap, same thing, pushed, consolidate, ripped once again. AMC is in the best setup that it could possibly be in. And as for GameStop, I was actually a little bit early in the cycle and I had to recalculate this. With that being said, GameStop does look like it's sitting right here in the cycle, and it will accumulate to the upside, pushing up to about $26.75 before slowly getting a retracement back to the downside and then continuing to rip. As for the S&P 500, it's sitting at 416.81, right around that resistance level. Next, we're watching a break over 420, and right now we're deciding if bulls are in favor temporarily or in favor over the long term. Long term, AMC definitely rips heads off. Short term, it still can, because remember, it run up to 403, lost short sellers 81 billion, and now we're up to 416. That is a major move higher, which means shorts must have lost billions, if not trillions, over the last couple of days. And remember, I called Fidelity, and they said that once margin calls hit, we give them a grace period of 3 days to, answer back to those margin calls. So guys, remember, just because the SPY ripped yesterday and today doesn't mean you're going to see shorts covering today and yesterday. You could see that 2 days down the road, so get ready for major rips going forward. I am very excited. Overall, guys, make sure to get your 15 free stocks linked in the top of comments and in the description down below by downloading Moomoo using my link. And once you sign up and open an account and deposit a penny into your account, you are going to get free stocks from there on out, as well as a ton of other benefits, including free level 2 order book data so you can see where whales load up and drop off shares, access to other exchanges, trading options, going long, going short, and more. Overall, guys, hopefully you found value out of the video or enjoyed watching. Make sure to share the video, subscribe to the channel, have post notifications on, and drop a comment down below on your way out. Also, guys, pop in Discord so you can talk back and forth with me throughout the entire day. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.